kill them.
However you can.
So yeah, I knew the Predators was coming out. I knew little about it. I knew Rodriguez was involved. I knew Adrien Brody was involved, and the guy from Machete. But that's pretty much all I knew. Well, I knew it was about Hunt and all that kind of stuff, and it ended up being quite good. I don't know whether it's just because this movie year has been so bad that it's seen better, but I have to say I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It's not without its faults. I had a lot of fun watching it. A couple of points I'd like to bring up first. You know the bit in the trailer where he's standing there and there's loads of targeters on his chest? That's a lie, that doesn't happen. There's one, and they added all the rest of them in the trailer. In total there's 4 Predators, 3 Hunters, and one of the original breed that's kind of tied up, and they don't like him, and they're out to get him as well. So that, the Predators, what I liked about this film, one thing I did really like about it is they shot it well. One of the main problems with Aliens vs Predator is you can't tell what's going on. I think there were moments where it was like this in Predators. I think that might have been just accountable to the fact they're in a forest and there's a lot of trees and the same kind of background all the time. But in terms of the actual way the camera moved, I thought they shot it really well. They shot it more in a kind of in a sense to scare you rather than make you make an adrenaline filled action sequence. This probably is chiefly done by the bit where one guy, Topher Grace's character, gets separated from the pack, and he uses flares, and there's a really good moment where he throws a flare and it hits the Predator while he's in camouflage, and you can just see a glimpse of him. That's really nice. What else? Well, okay, I've got quite a few things that I like about it, so I'm actually going to start to count those 2, and now I'm going to start talking about what I don't like about it, then I'll go back to what I like. Lawrence Fishburne's character was pointless. He was basically just there to set up one little action set piece, which was just pointless. He wasn't very good in it. It was kind of funny at times, but that's about it. Could have done without that. There were some cheesy lines, obviously, but it's a Predator film. They were in the original as well, so I can't really complain about that. Topher Grace's character there's a twist to his character which is utterly pointless. Doesn't need to be there, shouldn't be there, and makes no sense. I'm not too sure there needed to be 3 Predators. I think there still could have just been 1 and the dogs. Plus I didn't think the dogs looked that good. The scene was okay, but I just didn't think the dogs themselves looked predatory enough or looked intimidating enough. Which was a bit of an issue. But no, I think there could have just still been 1 Predator. I don't think even with that amount of people you don't need 3. I mean, 1 killed how many there was in the first one. So no, I don't think you needed 3. I think it was kind of pointless. 1 was kind of the main one, and the other ones didn't really do all that much. I liked the characters. I thought I liked some of the characters. The other ones, some of them were a bit pointless. The guy from the jail guy, the prisoner from the who's also in the TV show The Shield, he annoys me a little bit, and he annoyed me in this a tiny bit. Not too much though. It wasn't too bad. I think that's about it for bad, really. Just that it's a bit clunky with lines here and there, and the Lawrence Fishburne's character was utterly pointless, and Topher Grace's twist was utterly pointless. Okay, let's get to the good. This film is kind of a love letter to the fans of the original. There's some really great references. Old Painless is back. They directly reference the first film. I'm going to say once, I think maybe twice, but I think it's just once because I've checked the name of the character and it's not the same as the person in the first film. You'll get what I mean when you see it. I didn't think the age is mixed anyway, but this character does reference the first one. She said, "Oh, 6 guys back in '87 went to," which was quite cool. A bit kind of to the point dialogue wise, but it was kind of just for a fanboy point of view. It was really good. There was moments where it kind of just mirrored the first one entirely. The Yakizawa guy has a sword fight with a Predator, and he has like a standoff where he's one of the last 4 running away. So he would be the character who has the big knife and has that fight on the trunk. Well, not fight, you don't see it, but there's a standoff on that huge trunk with the knife in the first one, he would be that guy. And then it was even mirrored to the point where the two left was one injured guy, a woman, and the main guy, here Adrian Brody, in the original film Arnold. So it really does kind of mirror the original film quite well, and I think it benefited for that. What else was similar? I say Old Painless was bad. Oh God, they played that song Long Tall Sally that they played in the helicopter scene at the end and the credits, which just made me smile so much. I couldn't believe they did that. It was amazing. I like the ending. I thought the ending was good. The way they hinted at, you know, new dogs or new predators being landed in, and you know, that kind of stuff. That was nice. It was just a lot of fun. It was, you know, for just a bad movie year, it was just a lot of fun at the cinema, and it's a really good, you know, experience for fans of the film, who will get the references, see the references, and enjoy them. And it helps you excuse kind of the more crazy B-movie, cliched-y type elements that I mentioned before. See it if you're a fan of the film, because there's a lot to see. The original film, and you'll appreciate the references, the use of song at the end. I thought the performances were good, actually, considering. Oh, wait a second, there was one really great scene. There's quite a few good scenes. I mentioned the one with the flares. There's a real good thing where they have this kind of bird tracker go around. That was really cool. And there's a really good scene where they get the guy from Machete, and they get him and they use him as a trap, which is really cool. I kind of predicted what was happening there, but I think that's cool because fans of the original film, ones who've seen the original film, will know about the thing that they can do, which gives away the I won't say it because it gives away the trap, and then they'll appreciate it on a deeper level. I knew pretty much when I heard that thing, I thought, oh yeah, this is what's going on, and that's really good because it rewards the fans of the original film. So yeah, as I say, though I do have some issues with it, Lawrence Fishburne and some of the cheesiness and Topher Grace's character, which was ridiculous. I'm recommending this quite a bit because I think it's fun. It'll bring a smile to your face. The action is good. The violence is there, but it's kind of funny and at times, especially with the predators, and it's not too bad. There's some trophy kills with the heads and the spines that are a bit ugh, but also of course the reference to the original breed of predator is in it as well, which is great. So and there's also the way it ends is the way that the final sequence plans out is a take and a riff on how it happened in the first film. So yeah, I really would see this. I'm really recommending it. I would really recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Please see it if you're a fan of the original film. I think you'll have a great time.